Is it Thai or Chinese? That's the question that pops into your mind the moment you take your first bite of Yunnan cuisine. The flavors are so vibrant, so aromatic, and so reminiscent of the bustling street food stalls of Thailand that it's easy to get confused. But what's really going on here? Why does food from this southwestern Chinese province taste so much like the dishes you'd find in Bangkok or Chiang Mai? Let's dig into the delicious mystery. And trust me, the answer is as fascinating as the food itself. Yunnan cuisine is a tapestry woven from centuries of history, geography, and cultural exchange, and every bite tells a story that stretches far beyond the borders of China. Yunnan food keeps your taste buds guessing. One moment you're savoring a mouthful of spicy, tangy noodles, and the next, you're hit with a wave of fresh herbs and citrus that feels straight out of Southeast Asia. It's a culinary adventure that's both familiar and surprising, and honestly, we're not mad about it. In fact, it's one of the reasons food lovers from all over the world are flocking to Yunnan to experience its unique flavors. The province has become a must-visit destination for anyone who loves to eat. And it's not just because of the food's boldness, it's the way every meal feels like a journey, a discovery of something new, and yet comfortingly recognizable. And honestly, we're not mad about it. There's something magical about sitting at a bustling market stall, surrounded by the laughter of friends and the sizzle of woks, as you dig into a dish that feels both exotic and comfortingly familiar. It's the kind of food that brings people together, sparking conversations and creating memories that last long after the meal is over. Food in Yunnan isn't just about sustenance, it's about connection, about sharing stories and traditions, about celebrating the simple joy of eating together. Whether you're a local or a traveler, the communal spirit of Yunnan's food scene is impossible to resist. First up, location, location, location. Yunnan hugs the borders of Thailand, Laos, and Myanmar. This unique geography has made it a crossroads of cultures for centuries. Imagine a place where mountain passes and river valleys connect ancient kingdoms, where traders, travelers, and adventurers have mingled for generations. Yunnan's position at the heart of Southeast Asia means it's been influenced by its neighbors in countless ways, especially when it comes to food. The province's landscape is as diverse as its people, with lush rainforests, misty mountains, and fertile valleys all contributing to a bounty of fresh ingredients and culinary inspiration. For centuries, traders and chefs crisscrossed these lands, swapping not just gossip, but also spices and recipes. Picture the old caravan routes, winding through misty mountains and lush valleys, carrying sacks of fragrant spices, bundles of fresh herbs, and the secrets of family kitchens. These exchanges didn't just shape the region's economy, they transformed its food, blending flavors and techniques from every corner of Southeast Asia. The Silk Road may be famous for its silks and jewels, but for food lovers, it's the flavors that matter most. Every stop along the way added a new layer to the culinary story, making Yunnan a living museum of edible history. That's why you'll spot lemongrass, chilies, and even coconut milk in both Yunnan and Thai dishes. These ingredients aren't just for show, they're the backbone of the region's most beloved recipes. Lemongrass adds a citrusy zing, chilies bring the heat, and coconut milk lends a creamy richness that ties everything together. Whether you're slurping noodles in Kunming or savoring a curry in Chiang Mai, you'll find these flavors front and center. And it's not just about taste, these ingredients reflect the climate and agriculture of the region, where tropical and temperate zones collide, creating a pantry that's as varied as it is vibrant. Now, let's talk flavors. What really sets Yunnan and Thai food apart is their obsession with freshness and balance. Every dish is a careful dance of sweet, sour, salty, and spicy, designed to wake up your senses and keep you coming back for more. Chefs in both regions are masters of layering flavors, using everything from pickled vegetables to roasted spices to create dishes that are complex, yet totally craveable. It's a philosophy that values harmony above all else. No single flavor dominates, but instead, they work together to create something greater than the sum of its parts. This approach to cooking is almost like composing a symphony, where every note matters. Both cuisines are obsessed with bold, fresh tastes. Think zingy lime, herby coriander, spicy chili, and all those funky fermented sauces. These aren't just flavor boosters, they're a way of life. In Yunnan, you'll find pickled mustard greens and fermented tofu adding depth to soups and stir-fries, while in Thailand, fish sauce and shrimp paste bring that unmistakable umami punch. The result? Dishes that are bright, lively, and impossible to forget. And let's not forget the visual appeal. Colorful garnishes, vibrant vegetables, and artful plating make every meal a feast for the eyes as well as the palate. Eating in Yunnan, or Thailand, is a full sensory experience, from the first whiff of herbs to the last satisfying bite. Yunnan's crossing the bridge noodles. This iconic dish is a perfect example of the region's culinary creativity. It starts with a steaming bowl of rich aromatic broth, layered with slices of raw meat, fresh vegetables, and slippery rice noodles. The ingredients are added one by one, cooking right at the table, so every bite is bursting with flavor and texture. It's a meal that's as much about the experience as it is about the taste. The ritual of assembling the noodles, watching the ingredients transform in the hot broth, and sharing the dish with friends or family is a celebration in itself, a reminder that food is about more than just eating. It's about participation, tradition, and joy. With its fragrant broth and fresh herbs, you could fool your taste buds into thinking you're eating Thai noodle soup. The similarities are uncanny. Both dishes rely on a delicate balance of flavors, with just the right amount of heat, acidity, and herbal freshness. But look closer, and you'll notice the subtle differences that make each one unique. The type of noodles, the choice of protein, the way the broth is seasoned. It's a delicious reminder of how food can connect us across borders, even as it celebrates our differences. Each bowl tells a story of migration, adaptation, and the endless creativity of cooks who aren't afraid to borrow, blend, and innovate. And don't even get me started on their spicy chicken. Yunnan and Thailand both bring the heat. Whether it's Yunnan's fiery La Zg or Thailand's famous Gai Pad Preek, these dishes are all about bold flavors and big personalities. The chicken is marinated in a blend of spices, then stir-fried with chilies, garlic, and fresh herbs until it's crispy, juicy, and absolutely addictive. If you love spicy food, you'll feel right at home in either country. The thrill of that first bite, the rush of heat, the explosion of flavor, the lingering tingle on your tongue, is what keeps spice lovers coming back for more. And it's not just about the heat, it's about the way the spices are balanced with sweetness, sourness, and a touch of salt, creating a dish that's as nuanced as it is fiery. It's no accident either. The similarities between Yunnan and Thai cuisine aren't just a happy coincidence, they're the result of centuries of cultural exchange, migration, and shared history. In kitchens across the region, cooks have been borrowing ideas, swapping ingredients, and learning from each other for generations. The result is a culinary landscape that's as diverse as it is delicious, with each dish telling a story of connection and creativity. Food is a living language, and in Yunnan, it's spoken in dozens of dialects, each one adding a new flavor to the conversation. The kitchen becomes a place where boundaries disappear, and the only thing that matters is making something delicious to share. Yunnan is home to dozens of ethnic groups whose food traditions blend right into the Thai kitchen playbook. From the Dai people, whose love of grilled meats and fresh herbs echoes the flavors of northern Thailand, to the Hani and Bai, who bring their own unique twists to classic dishes, Yunnan's culinary scene is a true melting pot. Each group adds its own ingredients, techniques, and stories to the mix, creating a food culture that's endlessly rich and varied. The diversity of Yunnan's people is reflected in its food, with every festival, family gathering, and market day offering a new opportunity to taste something different. It's a place where culinary traditions are cherished, but also constantly evolving, as new influence and ideas are welcomed with open arms. Over time, flavors fused and magic happened. The boundaries between cuisines blurred, and new dishes were born, dishes that combine the best of both worlds. Think of it as culinary evolution in action, with each generation adding its own twist to the recipes handed down from the past. Today you'll find Yunnan chefs experimenting with Thai ingredients, and Thai cooks drawing inspiration from Yunnan's rich food heritage. It's a delicious cycle of innovation and tradition. The result? A food scene that's dynamic, playful, and always surprising. Whether it's a classic dish with a modern twist or a brand new creation inspired by old favorites, there's always something exciting to discover on the table. This spirit of fusion isn't just about the food, it's about the people too. In Yunnan you'll find chefs and home cooks from all walks of life, each bringing their own perspective and creativity to the kitchen. The result is a vibrant, ever-changing food culture that reflects the province's openness to new ideas and its deep respect for tradition. It's a place where the past and the present meet, where old recipes are given new life, and where every meal is an opportunity to celebrate both heritage and innovation. So next time your mouth is doing a double take, remember, Yunnan food is both familiar and totally unique. It's a testament to the power of food to bring people together, to bridge cultures, and to create something new and wonderful out of the old. Whether you're a seasoned foodie or just starting your culinary journey, Yunnan's flavors are sure to surprise and delight you. The next time you sit down to a meal that tastes like a little bit of everywhere, take a moment to appreciate the centuries of history, the journeys of countless cooks, and the spirit of adventure that made it all possible. Yunnan cuisine is more than just food, it's a living, breathing story, and you're invited to be a part of it. Hungry for more? Hit like, subscribe, and tell me, if you could try just one dish from Yunnan or Thailand, which one would it be? Would you go for the iconic crossing the bridge noodles, a fiery plate of spicy chicken, or maybe something completely new that blends the best of both worlds? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to share this video with your fellow food lovers. There's a whole world of flavor out there, and we're just getting started. And remember, every meal is a chance to explore, to connect, and to celebrate the incredible diversity of our world, one delicious bite at a time.